I want you to imagine something. I want you to picture going to a store and shopping for furniture and seeing a whole bunch of chairs and couches and side tables that you love and you want, and you can afford it. And then you go home and you look around and you decide that you're not going to do anything with your old furniture. You're not going to sell it. You're not going to take it out to the curb. And you go back to the store and you buy everything that you think that you want, and you come home and you stuff it into every corner. You push it in between everything that you already have. The flow is interrupted. There's really no room for you to see how beautiful the furniture that you bought is, because all that old furniture is obscuring it. It doesn't sound very good, does it? But that's what we do every year. We come up with these visions, these resolutions of what we really want, and then we try to buy it and then place it on top of everything that we already have. We don't really want to get rid of what doesn't serve us anymore. We just want to hope that if we put that new stuff into our life, that it will somehow overtake the things that don't work. That's what we're talking about today. If you want to make a change in your life, it doesn't matter where you are in the year, and it also doesn't matter how good for you the things that you want. It really doesn't. You can create exactly the same footprints every year by creating a list of well-meaning intentions and then starting out strong, having your old life overtake everything that you want to get done, and then finishing the year in the same place you start. I want this year to be different for you, and that's why in our roadmap for a successful year, our roadmap to our best life, we're going to start with a powerful foundation, and we're going to do it with 5 areas of focus. They're very simple, but they're not about going out and buying new furniture. They're about dealing with the space that you're in right now so that when it's time to bring new things in, you're ready. The first one is about eliminating distractions. What in your life is taking you away from whatever it is that you put in there? It wouldn't matter what you started, these distractions would be there. So it could be, for example, that you're in a friendship, a really close friendship, that sort of keeps you from getting the fitness that you need. Maybe that's something that you need to deal with. So look around and think, what isn't serving me? What is taking away that precious energy and time that I have, and what can I do to get rid of those things or minimize or deal with those things so that when I pull something in that I really want to do, I have half a chance of being successful at it. Second, you might need to get organized. There might be some structure that you need to put in place so that you can accomplish what you want. Remember, a strong roadmap is all about setting yourself up for success. And if you want to, for instance, get better at managing money, but everything around you is all over the place, like your bills are in one place and you don't really have any idea of how you're going to invest, maybe you need to put together some processes and strategies that just get you organized from now, so that when you want to do those new behaviors, you have a chance of succeeding, because that's what's important here. It could be that you just need to jumpstart your progress, that you know that if you could create momentum in your life, if you could just get a little further and really see visible change, that the rest of it would work out. And so maybe in your foundation of power, in your roadmap to your best life, you need to think, where could I use some momentum? Where I might lean in for a period of time, create a little imbalance so that I can have that organization, or I can feel like I've already lost a few pounds. So it could be that you go on a cleanse, or you clean out your garage. Where in your life could you just start something that will grow into something better? You might need to introduce some new behaviors. There might be something in your life that you just need to fundamentally change. It could be that you have a hard time holding your tongue, and that if you could just figure out how to think before you speak, a lot of other things would be easier. And if you just focused on that one thing and that was your foundation, you would find that other things are far more possible. Finally, you might need to focus on the emotional responses that don't serve you. You know, we all have a lot of fear. If it was really just about making that list and getting it done, we'd all be doing it. But there are things like feelings of inadequacy and fear-based responses, anxiety, avoidance, that you realize that there's something really deep-seated. Maybe it's been there for a long time. And if you can deal with that, if you can focus on changing your emotional responses, then other good things could happen. I'll be honest with you, I've always had a fear of financial things. And so in this year, I've really leaned into questioning and focusing on those thoughts are not correct. And I need new emotional responses related to financial things if I want to be successful. Maybe you can relate to that, or there's some other area of your life that you need to focus on. So there you go. Just for a minute, throw out all your to-do lists and your plans and even your visions, and really look at your life and assess, what do you have going on here? What old things do you need to get rid of? How can you cash in on what it is that you need to change right now so that you can bring in the things that you really deserve, and you'll be able to handle them. You'll be able to deserve those nice things. I would love for you to join me in this transformation. So go to the 180 Life Coaching Group on Facebook, or check out my website, lizmead.com, and there'll be all kinds of things there to support your transformation. But just remember this, it's good to want that stuff. It really is, and that vision is there for a reason. But if you want any chance of achieving the things that you dream of, you're going to have to clean out your life and create spaces of power so that that wonderful purpose-driven existence can flow in.